Hello students, welcome to EasyElimu, Learning Simplified. My name is Mr. Stanley Umbogo. So students, in this episode, remember we are still doing the analysis of the Samaritan by John Lara. So we are in the third act, that is the last scene, scene 3, that is scene 3 of Act 3. So we've been able to look at the plot. We've been able to look at the character portrayals of the likes of Justice Jaden, Inspector Bembe, and Mayor Mosi. And in this session or this episode, I want us to look at the thematic concerns, some of the issues that are brought up or the issues that are raised in this scene, that is scene 3 of Act 3, the Samaritan. So remember the scene was talking about the judges the judges blackmail, So it was about judge that is the principal judge, Ian Jaden. And again, before Ian Jaden joined the likes of, joined the mayor and the inspector general at the Madingo Golf Club where the setting takes place. Inspector and mayor are having a discussion. So that is through flashback. They are trying to recall the strategy that they used and how they were able to again disrupt the meeting that was planned by that is the deputy mayor, Honorable Ramdae, and the company. So some of the thematic concerns or the issues that we are having in scene 3 of Act 3, dear students, is number one, violence. Remember, there is the use of militia again to counter the next meeting. That is the next meeting that Honorable Ramdai, together with Ted and Seima, planning. And this time round, they are also joined by, that is in the rally that they are planning. They're also joined by the chief opposition leader, who is Basdeo. So another theme that we are going to look at is blackmail. There is also favorism, stroke abuse of power. We also have injustice and selfishness. There is also corruption and impunity. We are also going to talk about fear. Then lastly, materialism. So let us look at the first one, that is violence. So when we talk about violence, remember the strategy that the inspector and the mayor used to disrupt the meeting that was to be held at the municipal headquarters. That is the debate, the debate that was meant to be held so that members of the chamber could do what? Pass a vote of no confidence. So the strategy that was used is the same strategy that now the mayor and the inspector are talking about. That is when it comes to again the next rally that they want to that they are to hold. That is in the coming week. So Inspector Bembe has heard about this. He got information that Ramdai's team had regrouped, and now they are planning again to counter the team using the militia groups. And that is why Inspector Bembe said that the ghetto boys will be armed with broken glasses, nails, swords, spades, scissors, hoes, and even daggers. So another issue or the thematic concern that we have, dear students, is blackmail. So the mayor informs the principal judge, Justin Jaden, that about his impending impeachment. So the mayor wants Jaden to use his powers as the judge to prosecute, that is to convict the deputy mayor Ramdae, Seima, and even that is Ted, Honorable Ted King. I'm also not forgetting the chief opposition leader, that is Honorable Basdeo, because the Mayor Mosi talks about some maize scandal. So it means that Basdeo is also to be convicted. So if the mayor fails to do as requested or instructed, he will also go down with them. So Jaden turns down the request by stating that he cannot do what they are asking him to do. But and again, he further states that he must make decisions that are within a comfortable threshold of reasonable professional practice. So the mayor and the inspector opt to blackmail Ian Jaden. So they remind him of that is the Prime Orchard farm that is owned by that is Ivy, his longtime mistress. So the farm produces rodents that are set loose in the rice and corn farms, so that they are also able to again find the tender. They're also given the job of doing what? Removing the same rats that they set loose into the rice and corn farms. So again, the Prime Orchard farm that we are told that Ian Jaden is a shareholder in one of the largest corn importers in Maracas municipality. So the judge becomes afraid. So when he's reminded of some of these vices or some of these, criminal activities or maybe the crimes that he's been in, he becomes afraid for his name to be dragged in that. So he's commanded is commanded to convict that is the assistants, Moses' assistants, Honorable Basdeo. Not Basdeo, remember, is not an assistant. So his assistants are the likes of Deputy Mayor, that is Seima, and even Ted. So Basdeo is also to be convicted, but on a different scandal. And remember, he's also the chief opposition leader. So Jaden is further instructed to ensure that the process to impeach Mosi from the office is delayed. So they will use this conviction to delay the process of the impeachment so that Mosi continue his stay in office. So the next that is the thematic concept that we have, dear students, is favorism. So favorism, we can also talk about abuse of power or office. So it is brought out through the Prime Orchard farm. So Ivy uses the influence of the judge. Remember, Ivy has been Ian Jaden's that is long-time mistress. So she uses the influence of the judge, that is Jaden, to get a contract of killing rodents and other rats that were ravaging the rice and corn farms. So the mayor says that since Jaden is a senior officer, he decided to help his mistress. So that is also favorism. It's like it's close to nepotism. It is close to nepotism. Then again, we also still under favorism. We are also told that Judge Jaden uses his position to rule cases in favor of Prime Orchard Farm. Remember, we are told that he is one of the share. He knows a thing. He knows a thing about the Prime Orchard Farm. So whenever cases are brought to him about the Prime Orchard Farm, he rules in favor of the farm. So when members of the municipal rejects Ivy's contract and insisted on a competitive bidding, he advises his mistress to go to court. So remember, when the mistress goes to court, the matter will obviously be taken before him. So obviously, the next thing, because Ivy is his mistress, the next thing is that Ian Jaden rules in favor of Ivy, who is his mistress. So that is favorism and also abuse of power or office, dear students. When leaders use their powers or the offices to, favor only, close friends. We can talk about maybe family, relatives, and even close friends, because here is a situation where the municipal, the members of the municipal are suggesting for competitive bidding, but because Justice Jaden knows that he is the one to make the ruling, he advises the mistress to take the matter to court. So the next style that we have, not style, sorry, the next thematic concern that we have is injustice and selfishness. So Jaden, that is, uses his position again to rule cases in favor of Prime Orchard Farm. So that is injustice. Remember, he's supposed to be just, but he's a case where he is unjust. So there is also some element of irony, because the judge whom we expect to be helping the people of the municipality is now the one turning against them and ruling in favor of what pleases him. So when members of the municipal again rejects the contract, remember, he advises the mistress to take the matter to court. So again, Jaden recalls that all he did aim to enrich him. He recalls all the things that he did, and these were aims. They were aims to enrich himself, and also he wanted to retire early and enjoy his wealth. So that is also selfishness. Then we can also talk about corruption and impunity. Corruption and impunity. So we are told that Jaden uses his position as the judge to accumulate wealth for himself. So he says litigants gave him money to determine cases in their favor. So he further states that everybody else was doing it using the public office to amass a fortune for oneself. So that is on page 112. It is on page 112. So, and again, another thing that we can also talk about, that is still on corruption and impunity. We still have got some illustration on the same. So Ivy and Jaden, alongside other inventors, introduced trained rats in the orchard farms and later bring cats to kill them. So they come up with a problem, then look for a solution to the problem so that they enrich themselves. So they expose them and parade people to see what they are doing so that they can be paid. He's also a schemer. He's a schemer, because coming up with that idea is not easy. So you set the rats loose into the farm, then again look for the contract of doing away with them, that is killing them. Then you later on display so that people see how hardworking you are, and you get some money. So again, they leave the rats to bear more and fill the farms. So the rats end up eating everything so that they can import grams and sell to people. I mean, look at these. These people are they are on another level. So Mosi and Basde also says that Jaden knew these rats had an attitude, meaning he knew where they came from. So that is all about corruption and impunity. Very interesting, very interesting how corrupt the system is. So another thematic concept that we have is fear. So the entire municipal council group, that is the entire leadership, fears that they will be put in jail. So they are trying to find a way of salvaging themselves from possible arrest. So they are fearful. Jaden too is scared and even says his ulcers are now more painful than ever. That is after hearing about the impending case, after being told about some of the vices that he has committed within the municipality. Then we also have the Mayor Bembe, who believes it is his final days and shares that he's not... sorry for that, dear students. That is, Bembe is Inspector General. So we also have the Inspector General Bembe, who believes that it is his final days. So he shares that, his stomach has been running ever since the issue of the Samaritan was brought up. So again, Jaden is also haunted at the end of the scene. That is when he speaks to himself. He is haunted until he testifies that he can feel the smell of rat. So there is tension in there. There is tension in there, meaning that scene. Act 4 is going to be a very interesting and short scene, short and sweet. So on to the next thematic concern, that is materialism. So Jaden and Ivy are interested in money, and that is why they target the Prime Orchard Farm project. So these are people who are obsessed with material, be it money, wealth, name them. So again, Jaden testifies that he wanted to have enough wealth which he could enjoy once he retires. Yeah, and that is why he talks about retiring early so that he gets some time. He finds some time to do what? To enjoy his wealth, the wealth, the amassed wealth. So, dear students, thanks for watching. Those are all we have for scene 3, act 3 of the Samaritan and the language and style. Until next time.